Good evening, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday. Yeah, look at us. We look like, no, we haven't decided. We don't know if we're naughty, we're nice. Actually, just let me explain. Just let me explain. Yes, because sometimes you just got to explain. You're not naughty or nice.
Yes, I'm wearing the same thing, of course. We're both always matching as much as possible. Happy Tuesday, Kickstarters. Welcome to tonight's Tuesday night chat, the last one of 2025.
Oh, can you believe everybody that 2025 is coming to an end?
Yes,
What are we today? December 16th. So in
yes.
less than 15 days, really, like in the next 15 days, we will be celebrating a new year. We'll be looking at 2026, January 1st. It's quite incredible when you think about it. But let's talk about what's going on. Let's wrap up this year together because that's what we've been all year this year. And it's been just such a great motivation for not only us, but for every single one of you. We see how you guys have been motivating each other in the group, in the community, and it couldn't have been done without every single one of you. So we want to thank you guys about that.
Absolutely. And before we look ahead of what's coming next, tonight's really about just pausing, reflecting, and celebrating everything that you guys have done this year, especially because now fall kickstart, we are at day 86 today. Day 104 is coming. 104, 104 the end is coming. The end is near. You just have a few more days to finish your tracking to get your diamond status for the entire 105 days of Kickstart. So if you want your certificate, keep tracking. There's about 102 of you that are still
That's
eligible. So
crazy.
you guys, we could have 102 people finish the entire season with Diamond, and then we'll kick off January. We'll try again to see if we can up that number, have more people who can, make it through the entire full 91
Season.
days for winter. It's shorter that one. That was 91 days. Yeah, that's a quick one. But yeah, that's coming up in January. I actually just started this week putting up all the events. Yes, reminder. Yeah.
Just reminding you guys what I'm doing.
Quick reminder before we're going to keep your water close every
Yep.
time that
Every time we take a sip of water or you hear the word corn, take a sip of that water. Let's keep hydrated.
and we're watching.
Yeah.
I can see on camera when I take my water bottle and bring it up and say, "Oh, Suzanne, Linda, Carmen, and Lynn did it." But a few people, I won't name who didn't, but you know what I mean. I just it's fun seeing.
And
It's like bingo. Oh my god, we're gonna play tonight. If you can get a line of people,
here's some
okay,
players.
we'll yell bingo.
We'll see if we can do that.
So
Some
we can do that. Okay.
Also remember to it's a great time to update your dashboard right now as you're watching the show. We always encourage you to do it on a daily basis, but we know that everybody gets busy and you're not able to always track your commitments on a daily basis. But as long as you're keeping a way to keep track of them on the side and getting back to them as soon as possible. And we want to congratulate our November winner. Like, this is insane. It was great to celebrate Laura M, who won the $15 gift card to
On
Amazon
Sunday,
on Sunday, actually,
yeah,
which is absolutely
she
amazing.
just got it today, and
She
we
did.
and we got the email that she opened it, so
Yeah.
we know she has it.
So,
So
as long as I sent it to the right email
it
address,
is.
I know
It
I'm
is.
being
I
funny.
I I verified.
I'm
There's a
being
whole process. But yes, and there's 102, like I just said earlier. That's a lot of people
That's
tracking.
insane.
One person actually caught up after the fact. She realized, oh, I missed today. What day is it? She looked, figured it out, and caught up that one day. And now, so there's 102 of you for November. So let's see if we get 100 for December, and then at the end of the month, we're done. And then kickstart winter starts.
Exactly.
And so, that's kind of what tonight's all about. It's about getting you guys, how you're going to get through the next few weeks without us around. You're going to have your holidays, you're going to be with family, there's going
Yep.
to be some stressful events happening. So we're just here.
And fun events, not just
Yes,
stressful events.
both sides.
We
But
keep we keep
five,
emphasizing the stressful.
yeah,
It is still a
I
fun,
don't know. I find the
festive time.
holidays just stressful.
Yes, but it is also can still be fun and festive because whenever you get together with whoever you have that fun time with, that's where you have to really cherish those moments.
Exactly. You'll also notice the dashboard has been having some few tweaks and changes. There's one thing coming up for next season that you're going to find on your tracker. It's going to be called the auto catch up. So if you're submitting today and you don't want to catch up before, you just want everything to catch up, and you're fine with just submitting the same for all those days, you'll select that, and every day that you've missed before will just be all tracked for you automatically. So that if you're again another way to catch up if you are you know missing a few days and you don't want to do it manually yourself. So just I got more things to improve
He can never stop, everybody.
I'm trying to make it easier for them.
He can never stop. Even when he tells you he's never gonna stop, he'll never stop. He just never will.
I want to improve things. There's always a way to make things better.
So let's get into tonight's topic,
Yeah.
which is keeping momentum through the holidays. Okay, so we
Yes.
know that, tonight's conversation is an important conversation because this time of year can feel like we're being pulled in many directions. And we've talked about this. There's food, there's tradition, there's schedule, there's family, there's work, there's travel. And your goals and your commitments throughout all of that still matter. It's still important to keep those in mind and actually still try to achieve them as much as you can.
Yeah, so tonight isn't about being perfect. It's about being realistic, flexible, and positive, even when your routines aren't perfect, because this is one of the times of year where routines get sort of out of whack. A lot of us stop working, or we're just seeing more people. There's more events. So it's a lot harder to stick to our routines and all the commitments that we've created for ourselves. So we want to make sure that you're realistic with yourself during the holidays. And tonight, I want to talk about three things that we want to really talk about. Number one
is balancing the holiday traditions with your health goals. So finding that balance, finding that happy place for you so you don't feel like you're losing out, but you don't feel like you're throwing in the towel either.
Number two, one small thing you can keep consistent.
Yeah.
So you might not be able to, do all your meals correctly for the next little while, but you can still go for a walk every day. So why is it that if you're eating more, why does the walk have to fall out the window?
Right.
That's the all or nothing mentality, right? That's the whole I'm not eating well right now. I might as well just sit on the couch and just eat my bonbons because there's no point in going anywhere. And we all go through that mentality, but if you might keep yourself with those two commitments that you can say, you know what, these are my non-negotiables. I will continue to try to do these throughout the holidays with no questions asked. And at least you're still setting yourself up for success.
And if you're struggling, pick the easiest one for you right now because that's what you need to see. You need to see that success, right?
Yeah.
And the third thing too is how to bounce back when your routine slips. Because guess what?
They will.
We all slip through our routine from time to time. It's gonna happen. I think if we're living in the world where slips don't happen, it's not realistic. And we need to be very realistic when it comes to all of this.
So let's dive a bit deeper into those three topics. Okay. So the first one, balancing traditions and health goals. So your traditions matter. Food matters, memories matter. Balance doesn't mean saying no to everything. It means being intentional and kind to yourself. So if you're going through Christmas and it's one time a year, I had a whole discussion with my mom yesterday. It was the macaroni pasta debate of 2026.
Oh, the debacle. Christmas was ruined.
So my mom called. I'll share this story. So my mom. So first of all, my mom asked Jean-Luc to make chocolate clusters this Christmas. So I segue. This is gonna be a fun night, everybody. We're just sharing stories, having fun. It's the last night. So Jean-Luc asked. My mom asked Jean-Luc to make these clusters
that I have not made in years.
In years.
And all it is crushed plain potato chips, ruffles if possibly, and then you melt chocolate and you throw the crushed chips in the chocolate, put them into a little piece of paper and let them harden. And boom, it's a little bonbon. It's salty and sweet. She loved them. I haven't made them in years. So I said, sure, I'll make them.
Rewind. Think of the most horrible smell you can smell that you hate. That's what I went through that day. As he was cooking them, it smelled horrible in here.
A dark chocolate,
it smelled horrible.
Non-dairy for mom and milk for his sister.
Yeah. So my mom calls me that night. She says, honey, and she's not watching right now, so she might never watch this. So Lynn, you might need to share that I shared this. Anyway, so yeah, so my mom calls. She says, "Well, Nick, is it okay if for your sugar pie I just put a bottom crust this year, not a top crust?" And I was like, "Sure, but why?" She's like, "Oh, because I wanted to make a different pie. I don't have enough pie crust, so I don't have to buy."